Well, well, well.
I found you.
You have some sort of problem.
I missed you.
I missed you too, Josh. Why don't you guys let me know on Twitter? I didn't actually miss you, by the way.
Really?
Well, yeah, really. Sorry. Didn't we talk recently? Maybe it was last Thursday. I don't know. How's your weekend, Josh?
My weekend, it was good. I stayed in Charlotte for a change instead of going down to South Carolina, so it was relaxing and it was fun.
You definitely had my favorite tweet of the weekend too.
What was it?
The tweet that was like, yeah, some people might think there's room for improvement, but herb to fuck everything, basically.
It was just fucking, I'm drunk.
Yeah, it's like you had a really good thought or something, and you got halfway through it, and then you're like, you know what? Whatever.
I have no idea what I was. I woke up the next morning, and I was just like, I wonder what Twitter did. And then I looked at myself, and I was like, wow. What the hell was this even trying to say? And then I looked at all my replies and favorites and retweets, and it was just the craziest thing. Everyone loved it, so that was good.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good indeed. Congratulations on for the first time ever being the first guest on the stream.
I know. It's Nick texted me. He said it's down.
His internet's down. Did you? Red Panda Gamer was playing this game this weekend, and he called it An Orlando. Like with an A instead of an O?
Annerland? Yeah, I called it that too.
Yeah, and I made fun of him. And then he made fun of me.
And then New Lando Calrissian Ruins.
Don't even call it that, man. That's an insult to Lando. Even if Lando did stab his friend in the back and get him frozen in carbonite, he's better than New Lando Ruins.
But then he went and got him back. So, redemption?
No, man. That is beyond redemption.
No, man. See, if we were in that situation, and I was Han Solo...
Yeah.
Well, actually, if I was Han Solo, I wouldn't be frozen carbonite. I would murder everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
But, in this case, if I was Harrison Ford Han Solo, I would probably just bang all the ladies, too. Anyways, if you were Lando, and you got me frozen in carbonite, and then, later you're like, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. I might be privy to saying, it's okay, man, don't worry.
You can't say that, man, unless you've been frozen in carbonite.
Well, let's put it to the test.
Talks cheap, motherfucker.
Go ahead, freeze me in carbonite. I dare you.
You think I won't?
Yeah, I don't.
Why don't you come over here right now? I'll freeze you in carbonite.
All right, I'll do it.
You think I don't have a carbonite deep freeze, in my closet?
That'd be the sweetest closet in the world.
It is the sweetest closet in the world.
It's
the coolest closet in the world, if you know what I mean.
Kate shoves you in there, locks you in.
Oh, come on, man. I use it when I can't get to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. You just go to sleep for days, weeks even. It's almost like putting yourself into a coma.
No, I mean it might exactly be like that.
Yeah. Well, that'd be kind of neat. Do you think you age in carbonite?
No,
yeah,
man.
Have to, right? No?
Hell no. You don't age in carbonite. Carbonite is you get younger in carbonite.
Dude, that'd be sweet. Why don't we just invent carbonite?
Sure, okay. Okay, I came up with the idea, so you do the hard work and I'll take 50%.
60.
9%. Yeah, okay.
69-31.
If Nick doesn't show up, I don't know who the hell you're going to play against in trivia. I guess we'll have to get, Green or one of the later people in.
I like Green.
Yeah, Green's a nice dude.
And the later, all the later people.
All the later people, all the later people.
Yeah, like them.
Tiakar asked if Alpaca is coming, and yes, indeed he is.
I like Alpaca Patrol.
Yeah, he's a nice dude.
Rob.
He's got an Italian last name. I mean, maybe we shouldn't just go without his permission.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, yeah, with opportunity to dox him or something. I don't know if he's worried about that.
Wait, what?
I don't know, man. I got a tweet, and I think it was, sometimes you'll get messages on Reddit or a tweet from somebody, and it'll be like, hey, this is just a privacy watchdog to let you know. Here's all the information I found out about you.
No.
Okay, well, sometimes I get messages like that, and it's meant to be no harm meant, but it's meant to be be careful of what you say online. And that's fair. I appreciate what those guys are doing, or the message they're trying to send. But I got one, and it was like, this is what would happen if somebody doxed you. And it was like, okay, Northern Lion LP, name, Ryan Letourneau, spouse, James Letourneau, Occupation unknown. Location unknown. I was like, wow, okay.
That guy's really bad.
Yeah, just go to Wikitubia, man. There's a staggering amount of personal information on Wikitubia.
Wikitubia is a crazy place. I haven't been to mine in a long time.
Oh shit, man, you should go. This guy's got a sweet, like, machete. I don't even know what it is.
It looks... Well, yeah, it kind of does look like a... Oh, it might be... What is that? Like the like the straight sword? Barbed straight sword? Is that it? I don't know.
Apparently it's a scimitar, my mistake. Whenever somebody stands still right after a duel, I'm like, I'm getting a fucking message. No question. And it probably says, way to go, scum lord. I'm using the polite language. Nobody says scum except us.
Yeah, we...
And the people who watch us, apparently.
Yeah. No one really says dock all that time, too, but people will watch us.
Right, we have perpetuated docking, for sure. Okay, now someone's saying it's a falchion, not a scimitar. I apologize for my ignorance of medieval weaponry. This is not Northern Lion's medieval weapons power hour.
What time frame is medieval?
Medieval is like after the Dark Ages, man.
But before the Light Ages?
Oh, hey asshole, the falchion isn't medieval. It's from Persia in the 800s to the 1300s. Ever play Prince of Persia, motherfucker. The 1300s is medieval, man. It's not medieval Europe, I guess. It's medieval, you know, Middle East, but...
Medieval East.
Vin Diesel East.
Vin Diesel East. It's like... Is that Vin Diesel in the Middle East, or just like he's like in New York City or something?
What do you mean?
And
It's pretty self-explanatory. Vin Diesel East.
Vin Diesel East.
Yeah, you're about to be the Vin Diesel East.
He's the most Vin Diesel. He's like the Vin Dieselist.
No, the Vin Diesel East. It's the exact opposite. Okay, here we go. The scimitar is Persian. The falchion is a European axe sword developed to cut through European male armor.
European males.
Yeah. European females weren't allowed to fight, man, in the medieval era. Except for Joan of Arc, I guess.
She was a nice lady.
I don't know about nice. I mean...
You don't think she was nice?
She's, you know, a pretty good commander of the French army. She basically, like...
Is she commander?
Yeah, she was the general, man.
She was a general?
Yeah, she convinced everybody that she'd been spoken to directly by God, and she was commanded to lead the French army, the general army of France, and then they defeated the British and repelled them from the country, I believe.
And then they burned her.
Yeah, then they burned her at the stake for being a witch or something.
That's like a really dick move.
Yeah, well... Yeah, you got a point there, don't you? I can't defend that.
Yeah, no. I don't think anyone can.
It's pretty cruel. I think was it the French who burned her? Where they're like, hey, thanks for saving our country, and then...
Well, it wasn't the French?
I think it was. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Do I strike you as a Joan of Arcadian?
I'm not a history man.
I'm a history man.
History lord.
A falchion is a one-handed, single-edged sword of European origin, reminiscent of the Persian scimitar and the Chinese dao. English people burned Joan of Arc. All right.
Lauren says they burnt Joan for wearing pants.
That's not true. Is it?
That's what he heard. Pants aren't a good thing.
Now, she was burned at the Stack by France.
Stacks?
Yeah, like at an IHOP or something.
They were burned with fat stacks.
Okay, it was the English who captured her and tried her as a witch. That must have been a great trial. Like,
yeah.
It's like, hey, we think you're a witch, and she'd be like, no. And then they'd be like, cool, you're guilty. Is he in here with the giant blacksmith?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Is that like my long-lost relative?
Giant blacksmith? I don't know, is it? Is this something you want to tell me? So Josh, you played Risk of Rain, right?
A little bit, yeah.
That's good, because I might need you to be my my wingman during that interview if Nick's not going to be here.
Oh, cool, yeah. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, you know, ask him some interesting questions while I probably repeatedly die in their video game.
Okay, do I have their video game here?
Well, yeah. I'm just going to be killed if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Go ahead, please, proceed.
Proceed. Yeah, I just killed myself by falling off the edge.
Why did you do that? Don't kill yourself, man.
My bad.
My bird. Let's put Risk of Rain guys against me in trivia.
Both of them against you.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be fair, man, because the questions are all about rain.
Oh shit! They made a game about it.
Yeah, exactly. Are you prepared to accept the risk of rain?
I do. I accept the risk of rain.
Well, I guess we'll see if they're down for it, or if Nick's power comes back.
I've been winning kind of a few times lately.
Yeah, you didn't win for like 2 weeks straight at the start.
First 2 weeks, yeah, it was bad.
And now,
it's don't call it a comeback.
I think you're probably ahead in lifetime trivia standings at this point.
It's pretty good. We need an official counter.
We do. I mean, it should be one of those things that's like really easy to do.
Or to remember.
Yeah.
But
I'm super lazy.
Me too, man.
I still haven't gotten damn wing or Mimwing's scoreboard up here.
Yeah, you really could do that in your life.
I've been super busy, actually. Like, normally people say that, and they haven't actually been super busy. I've actually been super busy.
You've been on the move.
Yeah, Kate and I signed a lease for a new apartment literally 2 days ago. Oh,
yeah.
Don't
and
let him back.
Are you in the new apartment yet?
No, no, we're moving in mid-April probably, which is like, I guess literally.
Is that similar to medieval?
mid Vin Diesel Pearl. It doesn't work. Today is literally the middest of April, I guess, but and then yesterday we had like Kate's end of year recital.
Yeah, how did that go?
It was really good. It went really well, but it's been a super busy time, so I'm excited for things to get back to normal here.
Let her know that I apologize because I RSVP'd on Facebook, but then I didn't actually show up.
Oh, of course, yeah. But she was like, "Is Josh actually coming?" And I was like, "I'm pretty sure Josh isn't gonna come." But it would have been nice if you had.
I want to be there. I just couldn't go.
We played some Monster Hunter afterwards, and then got drunk at this Japanese pub. So,
wow,
that probably shoots some holes in the "I'm super busy" theory, but you know,
yeah,
it's a necessary celebration.
Of course. I went to an Irish pub this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
real original,
I
Josh.
normally go to. What's that?
Real original.
No, so like it's fun because I really like it, that place.
Yeah.
Except they instead of playing like Irish music like they usually do, they just like the top fucking 40. I was like, what the hell is this?
Well, you know, for a period in the 90s, Irish music was the top 40, like Chumbawamba.
They were Irish?
I don't know, man. Bewitched?
No, they were like Russian, dude.
You think Chumbawamba's Russian?
Excuse me?
Chumbawamba is not Russian, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're communist.
They're communist!
Yeah. So that's like the closest thing to Russian.
What do you mean they're communist?
Well, that's true. They were like crazies. You don't
what about I get knocked down so I get up again, you're never going to keep me down?
Radicals or something, weren't they?
You think that I get knocked down is like an allegory for the Battle of Stalingrad or something?
I'm telling you, man. They're no good.
They're no good. You escalated the situation.
No, they're crazy radicals. That's what I remember.
They're crazy radicals. First off, they're Russian. They're communist. Now they're crazy radicals. I guess I'm basically a pure scumbag because...
You are.
Okay, apparently they're actually an anarchist group.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, by the way.
Thing to like... Actually, it's probably the farthest thing from communism.
We don't... Anything that's not democracy is closer to communism. If you live in the Western world, that's the way we see it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or I don't even need to say the Western world. I mean, how many how many communist countries are there even left? There's like Cuba, North Korea, and China, and Vietnam, I think.
There's the East Town boys and the West End girls.
Dogtown and the Z Boys, don't forget about them.
The Beastie Boys. Oh, I love the Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't love the Beastie Boys, man?
My cousin, Dave doesn't. Dave doesn't like the Beastie Boys.
Dave doesn't like the Beastie Boys.
I don't know.
They fought and one of them died for your right to party, Dave.
Dave's a scumbag.
You know what country I forgot? Communist country? Or not current communist country.
Well, I guess they could be common, too.
Yeah, common could go there. Lao. I forgot about Lao.
Laos?
Yeah.
Is it really just Lao?
I say Lao. It's like Kung Lao from Virtua Fighter.
Kung Lao. Kung Lao?
Or sorry, Kung Lao is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I was gonna. You're throwing me off, man. I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm Northern Lion. If you need to
LP.
know any more, just go wikituvia.com/northernlion.
I don't get it.
Total Scumbag JS has followed you on Twitter.
Oh, I am multiplying.
It's because your overlay doesn't say scumbag anymore.
It doesn't?
No.
Whoa.
It says, I think Total Docker or something like that.
Oh. Well, I guess it's... I was expecting like a step up, but I guess like a step lateral is cool with me too.
A step lateral.
Yeah, side step.
That sounds like something. That sounds like a product that they would sell on the Home Shopping Network. It's like a step ladder, but you can like expand it so it's wider.
Lateral.
Yeah.
Oh shit, son.
Think about it, man.
What would you need it for?
You know, you can share it. It's a 2-person step ladder.
Wow.
Not that you would ever need that under any circumstances, but
you might.
You might want it, I guess, just for shits and giggles, basically.
I like the step lateral. It makes me real sad when you die.
Everybody dies, Josh.
I don't.
All right, well, I hope so.
Me too, man.
That would be good. I mean, I'd be happy
Promise
for you.
me you'll freeze me in carbonate before I die.
I'll probably freeze you in carbonite, and that's how you will die.
Oh no!
You're gonna be my test subject.
Alright.
Dude, you'd be the only person
Yeah.
who would ever died being frozen in carbonite.
Well, I mean, there's that chance that I can come back alive, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then I'll see Princess Leia in her little outfit.
Oh, God, you have
Hopefully it won't
hibernation
be like Carrie
sickness.
Fisher like nowadays.
Yeah, that'd be
No.
the shame, right?
No one really wants Carrie Fisher nowadays.
That's mean, man.
I love her still.
Wow. All right.
You don't?
If you love her so much, why don't you marry her?
I would. She knew who I was. She knew who I was.
If she knew who I was. Do you want me to? Maybe she's watching the stream, man.
I wish. I have a poster of her.
Really?
They've got it for me. Yeah, it's of Slave Leia.
Obviously.
Yeah, and she's like laying down, looking all hot. I had it up above like our fireplace for a long time, then my roommates told me to take it down.
Why, was it freaking out the ladies they were trying to bring home?
Probably.
Yeah, I believe that.
I mean, it was a Leia poster.
It's pretty weird, man.
Yeah, you know, I had it, and wasn't like not gonna put it up, but now it's in the closet somewhere.
He's giving me more dung pies than I can use.
Oh, so the max dunk pies is 99,
Yeah.
and so you reach that max capacity, so it put the remainders on the ground, right?
Right. Max fatality.
Okay. Max fatality. He was really good at PGR.
He's a great Project Gotham Racing 2 player. There's no question about that.
I wish I had those Project Gotham Racing 2 skills.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Jay said he saw him on TV once.
Doesn't he have like a line of gaming stuff?
Maybe. I mean, he was really good at Project Gotham Racing 2.
But I think he moved on to like first-person shooters. I think Fatality is like...
Oh, and Fatality! That's a different dude.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
I just assumed that they were the same person.
You think Max Fatality and Fatality are the same dude?
They sound a whole
This
lot
guy!
like, really? Come on.
This guy.
Fatality and then Max Fatality. And if you're gonna say one is better than the other, you're damn well sure it's gonna be Max Fatality.
Obviously.
He's the maximum fatality.
Mm-hmm.
Unless his name is just Max.
His name is Max Fatality.
It is the name of his act. I wish his last name was like Fatality.
What do you mean you wish? It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't lie to me like this.
Oh, I'm gonna lie to you.
No.
I had to make a J Smith style addendum in one of my videos today because I was like, in Canada we call Jay-Z JZ, and then I was like, well, you know, if you suffer from J Smith syndrome, then let me just say that I made that up, so there's no confusion here. I didn't. We don't actually call him JZ. Sorry.
Can we make J Smith's addendums like a real thing?
J Smith Addendums is now following you on Twitter. We've just made it happen right there.
They would just be like, here's a really obvious joke.
Yeah.
And then, like, you have to still explain the answer because you have me that would not get it.
Yep,
I like that.
You're correct. That's 100%.
That was a J. Smith addendum to a J. Smith addendum.
You can't triple stamp and double stamp.
I just did, man. I just did.
Don't even talk to me about the fucking D2, man.
R2, D2.
I knew you were gonna go there.
I only went there because you reminded me of it.
This is how you remind me of R2D2.
Yeah.
I'm basically Neo
like,
from the Matrix.
You're ready to go to like a football match.
A football match.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take off the trench coat and go.
Oh, I'm a streaker.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, you could just be like a dude who flashes people too.
Well,
but really, if you're gonna be a dude who flashes people, you might as well just be a streaker.
Dude, I feel like streakers get like a good rap, but non-streakers get like a bad rap. Like, flashers are always like, oh, there's a sexual deviant flashed some lady today. A streaker flashes like literally millions or tens of thousands of people.
Yes.
And everyone's like,
yeah, because like it's something to cheer for. Because like, do you want the naked man running away from like the policemen to win, or do you want the policemen to win? Well, I know. Well, actually, now that I explained that, then I don't know what to believe in anymore.
I think I kind of want the policemen to win.
Yeah. But you kind of have to. You gotta root for you know, the naked guy, because really we're all naked under these clothes.
You put that on like an inspirational poster. We're all naked underneath these clothes. It's like a Shakira song in there.
There might be. You just gotta add all the I don't even know, whatever they do in South America to their musics.
Wow.
That's Latin.
Spanish guitar, man.
Spanish guitar. Total scumbag J. Smith mentioned you. Just said scum.
What's he saying?
Just said he just called me a scumbag.
That's it?
Total scumbag JS called me a scumbag. Something wrong with the world. I'll retweet him anyways.
Yeah, well, of course.
Of course.
Oh, of course. Here we go. Oh, he's got your picture.
Yeah, he's super crazy. Which picture is... I don't know. I have, like, too many pictures. I've been working with Mixed Swagger.
Yeah.
To hopefully...
Why do you call him Mixed Swagger?
Yeah, I call him Mixed Swagger.
That's not his name.
He likes it. I've been working with him, and trying to get a new image.
Sorry, you've been twerking?
Twerking
with him?
Mixed Swagger. Trying to get me a new icon and avatar and YouTube layout thing going.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he has really awesome art.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, big ups to that guy.
I'm privileged to.
He just Skyped me. He's actually doing the layout right now.
Oh, there you go.
Love that guy.
Privileged to know a lot of really good artists who are friends of the channel, like Dracula Fetus, the guy who's been doing those Northern Lion Story videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
Those are really good.
Emerson, of course, the original.
Yeah. Blue. It's all blue.
Whoa.
I like Emerson. He always, like, in the stream, like, he'll generally be around, and he'll make, like, some images as, like, we go along. And all of them feature just, like, a big Johnson, like, as part of it.
Really? The Johnson element.
He brings the Johnson element to it, which is always amazing.
Fair enough, you know. Well, I mean, we all have Big Johnsons at all times, really, so...
Of course.
I'm the... yeah, brandish those claws, baby.
Do you have... Oh, he has... Does he have claws? No, he doesn't have claws.
He doesn't have anything.
He is. He's dead. You murdered him.
Yeah. I think it was a her, actually, but...
You never know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm, you know, an indiscriminate invader here.
Some gentlemen, you know, wear ladies' costumes on the internet.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
some ladies might wear gentlemen's costumes.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's kind of a nice change.
It is, definitely. Who doesn't love a man in ladies' costumes?
Whoa, I was thinking about the other way, but...
Who doesn't love a lady in man's costume?
Yeah, there you go. Try it again, motherfucker. See what happens. You see what happens when you feed a stranger scrambled eggs?
What happens when you feed a stranger scrambled eggs?
It's from the TV edit for The Big Lebowski.
Oh!
It's the same one. It's like, this is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Right. What else is there? Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Yeah, I'm tired of these Monday to Friday snakes on this monkey fighting plane.
He doesn't say that.
He does, man.
What like TV program has shown snakes on a plane on before?
I think it's probably the Superstation, man. Peachtree Inn.
The Superstation?
You know, old TBS. Because TBS doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't?
No, it's the Peachtree Inn.
In Canada, maybe.
Oh, do you still have TBS there?
I think so.
You don't have Peachtree TV?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Grobzula.
I'm pretty sure TBS is like where people watch like Seinfeld and
and
Friends,
Conan.
King of Queens, like 24/7, with an occasional Conan at night.
Occasional. It's like the most regular show possible on
No. Bullshit. Friends is on at least like 4 hours of the day. King of Queens is on like 6 hours of the day. Seinfeld's on for 1.
That's good, man. The more Seinfeld, the better.
I agree. Seinfeld is the best.
It's a good show. I was just thinking about it today. You know.
Yeah, I know.
We've all been there.
Well, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
You
should beat Box more.
I beat Bob Vox.
Beat Bob Vox.
Nah, he's a YouTuber.
He's a tuba?
He's a YouTuber.
He's a tuba.
He's a tuber.
He's a tuba. He's a tumor.
No, he's a tuber. He's like a potato.
I'm a potato. Did you see Red Panda Gamer's tweet the other day? Might have been yesterday.
Probably. I see all of them, unfortunately.
And he's like, I had this growing underneath my sink.
Oh yeah, it was gross, man.
Yeah, it was like a potato in a bag, but it was like growing.
Yeah.
Under that was, it was unsettling.
I hate things that like those life finds a way kind of things.
Yeah.
I just hate it, man. Whenever people are like, "Oh, found this mushroom growing in my apartment. Isn't this weird?" I'm like, "You gotta get that shit taken care of, man. You got a moisture problem, motherfucker."
Right.
You're gonna get real sick. That's how Brittany Murphy died.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
wait,
you know, there's conspiracy theorists who think she was like fucking poisoned by the U.S. government because of she's involved in like a humanitarian something. I don't know, man.
Humanitarians get murdered by the president?
I don't go to our conspiracy. Brad goes to our conspiracy. You talk to him.
Brad loves our conspiracy.
I think he loves it half ironically.
No, he does. He's like, everyone here is literally insane, but that's why I find it hilarious. But then you know that this scumbag is just like, yeah, some of this is true. There's mole people under the ground.
I don't think our conspiracy is very rarely about mole people.
Alright, I'm sorry, lizard people.
Yeah, lizard people. That's a real one that people are concerned about. Thomas Mahon says, "I'm British and we don't have Seinfeld here. I started watching it because of you. Now I have it on in the background constantly." I assume maybe I mentioned Seinfeld at an earlier point, because otherwise, dude has traveled through time.
We talked about Seinfeld.
When did we talk about Seinfeld?
We did the whole boop, doop, doop, doop.
Yeah, on the stream today, but he says, like, now I watch it constantly. I'm like, dude, it's only been 6 minutes.
I think, no, we probably mentioned it before. Riley O'Leary says Friends is on TBS right now. See?
I believe it.
It says never not on.
Hey, I'm Chandler. Could I be any more Chandler?
I do love that joke. I shouldn't, but I do. Can I be any more Chandler?
I don't remember the actual punchline.
That's all it is.
Excuse me?
Pretty sure it's just, could I be any more Chandler?
Hey, I'm Chandler. Could I be any more Chandler?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
It's alright.
I bet we could do a pretty sweet I'll Be There For You rendition.
I'll be there
Bow
for
down,
you.
down, down, down.
Been there before.
Dude, you're the worst.
I'll be there
Hey,
for
Josh, can I give you, oh, what's this guy doing here?
You can give me a colonic irrigation.
Yes indeed. You better believe it. I'm gonna give you, you got the driver's seat here for a second, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm gonna use the bathroom, but I'll be back in a second. Just don't,
All right.
don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Can I
I'm
make
gonna
fun of you?
come back and the whole thing's gonna be up in flames.
That'd be so great.
You got like 45 seconds here. Just go nuts.
All right. Hey, everybody, welcome to Northline Plays Dark Souls, episode 600,000 million of this series. I'm your host, Northline. Weird guy. Make YouTube videos. That'd be sweet if I had, like, if I could just, like, take control of this and, like, play his character. I would, like, hang out with, I don't even know, cool people, I guess. Maybe Crazy Mike. He'd be probably a top candidate. I don't know why Northline doesn't want to hang out with him. Why is he talking in the background? I hear him talking in the background. Why is he gotta talk? He's stealing my thunder on his stream.
Who's talking in the background?
You are.
I am.
Yeah, you're taking over my stream.
Alright, we're gonna bring the Risk of Rain guys on now if they're up for it. They might have just heard the first half of this and been like, oh, fuck that.
Who the hell is this guy?
By the way, people are saying Seinfeld is on right now, not Friends. 2 people have told me. Seinfeld is on right now, not Friends.
Well, yeah, because it's probably just came on because it's 7 o'clock now. Now it's time for Seinfeld.
Whoa, that's good timing.
Yeah.
Overlays goods, new screen region. Oh god, it's Skype! It's got Skype in it! I don't want that.
Where you put Skype in your Skype?
Don't talk to me when I'm talking to you.
Don't talk to you while you're talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
You got it.
You got it. Oh, you didn't get it?
Oh, you didn't know?
I don't think that was the right pitch.
That was Michael A. L. Fox. I can't do Michael A. L. Fox pitch. J. Smith's Pornbox has followed you on Twitter.
Me?
J. Smith's Pornbox.
Yeah, that's me.
I have to say the other thing is, I don't know if you guys watched the video that I made, but I'm like pathologically afraid of deep sea creatures, particularly jellyfish, so there's a number of reasons that this is a horrifying experience for me.
I did not know that.
I think it's better that way. I wouldn't want to compromise your design vision.
Yeah.
But just know there's a certain...
Guys, Northline is scared of jellyfish.
Yeah.
Might have to change it.
There's dozens of us, man. And the other part of this kind of, I don't know what to call it, the meta-narrative that we haven't talked about yet is that you guys are both students, right? Like, we had to schedule this around the exam period.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of cool. And also, I don't know, it adds kind of like a human element to it.
Yeah.
Where was, like, your first, like, exposure, I should say? Like, where did you guys see, like, a lot of the popularity come from?
Northernline's video.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome.
Well, I wasn't, I thought, was it Paperbad VG did it first?
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he found it. Maybe Tumblr.
Yeah.
Maybe DB.
All credit given to him as well. He covers a lot of indie stuff. But I do appreciate the recognition nonetheless.
Yeah, the first couple of videos are really exciting. I don't know, just like seeing it on YouTube and then watching the views go up was...
Yeah, we watched every video that we could find.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be bored with it eventually. I was talking to Edmund McMillan the other day because we were trying to set up some kind of interview or something, and he's like, you know, I really like to, but I'm just sick of watching people play my game at this point. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. So I'm gonna take some questions from Twitter now, if you guys are cool with that.
Sure.
One big one that comes up fairly frequently now is why Risk of Rain? Like, what's with the name Risk of Rain?
Well, the original location was that we had to find... I thought idioms were cool for titles.
Yeah.
So we went to idiom.com or something, and we looked up chance. Idioms for chance.
Fair enough.
A lot of the game was about random generation.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only one that sounded like a title.
I really like that now that I know. Like, really like that a lot.
Yeah, me and Paul were both on the website, and we both just agreed on it, like, without even asking each other, so...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well. Hey, everybody. Apologies. Let's get youtube.com/RocklySmile on the stream. So I'm just going to put up Skype here for a second and give him a call. Skype has stopped working. That is why you should always do tests before things get started. I don't know what it is. It's like if you launch Skype after you launch XSplit, or before you launch XSplit, then for some reason the game or the application gets a little crazy. So, you know, as always, Northern Lions live stream technical difficulties are kind of ubiquitous. We'll try this now again. Hello?
There you are.
40% of the time when I initially try to connect, we'll just crash. So...
That sucks.
You know, like, every time I connect to you guys and then, like, I disappear soon afterwards, that's what happens, and it's always when I go super robotic, as you guys say. Yes, I understand we should use Mumble or TeamSpeak, but Skype is so ubiquitous that I think this makes the most sense.
Yeah, we're super mainstream.
Exactly, man. I don't have that kind of time. I still haven't implemented Mimwing's fucking scoreboard. You think I got I mean, nobody got time for that, to look up Mumble and TeamSpeak and whatnot. I haven't even looked up DSC Fix, which would actually help our connectivity be substantially better.
I haven't done it either. I want to say thank you so much for having me on today. It really sucked that I missed the stream last time and I didn't get to talk to the Risk of Rain guys. But,
yeah.
I watched it.
It's okay. Josh, who had played, 7 or 8 minutes of the game combined, stepped in. It's crazy with those guys. I couldn't believe when they told me that they're both students. Neither of them are in computer science. Neither of them have any art background, and they built that fucking game since November. That's it.
I know. It's absolutely crazy. They're really on a good path. That game's going to do really well, I hope.
It's insanity, and the beta's coming out like early May. I was expecting them to say like 2014 or something like that. It's super
it's
crazy.
Pretty quick turnaround time for a couple of students.
Yeah, like going to school full-time in different programs. Not to, fillet science and engineering and, computer science majors and stuff like that, but they're not in, like, part-time programs. One of them is in mechanical engineering, man.
Yeah, that's serious.
Yeah, it is serious. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I literally don't even know how serious that is because I've never been a part of anything that serious.
I wonder how many of these people... I'm not trying to, say, oh, you console gamers are the best. But that's going to be the end of her. But I wonder how many of these people are using controllers and how many of them are using keyboard and mouse. It should have, like, an icon next to your name, because if I saw them using keyboard and mouse, I might consider going a little bit easier on them. Or maybe they just kick my ass. I don't know.
I don't know if it really applies to call somebody a console gamer in this case when they're just using a 360 controller on this game, because I can't even imagine trying to play this on the keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's one of those things that's...
Exception, something like that.
I mean, maybe if you, I was gonna say grew up with it, like, maybe if you just didn't have a controller and you just decided to, get Dark Souls regardless and you just kind of hobbled it together, made it work, sure, that's fine. I'm sure there's people out there that can fucking, like, get better APM than me in StarCraft with a Dance Dance Revolution controller, but I think you have an advantage if you have the controller.
Have you ever played a fighting game with a DDR pad?
I've never played a fighting game with a DDR pad, but...
I've done it. It's pretty damn fun.
What I have done is there used to be this arcade in Mississauga near Toronto called Platrium. Or Palladium? Platrium? It was something like that.
Either way, sounds good to me.
Play on words. And they had a Tekken 2 setup, and it almost had like a Kinect system where you would just go step into this chamber and your friend would step into like the chamber beside you. And then you would just, like, fight each other, but you obviously wouldn't actually hit each other. And it was so bad! It's like, it was like 10 years before Kinect, at least. To give you some feel for, if you feel like the Kinect technology isn't there, then it definitely was not there at the Palladium. It was Palladium.
I was gonna say, though, based on how it is right now, the Kinect technology is really not serviceable at all, so, like, how much worse could it have been and still call it a game at all?
Well, it was just a total gimmick, basically. It was like, oh, $2 and then you play for 10 minutes and it's like virtual reality. There we go.
A few people on Twitter have been saying what the sack guy's name is. His name is Ingi.
Oh yeah, it's like Y-I-N-G-I or something.
They're writing just I-N-G-I, but yeah.
I think there's a Y in it. It might be like E-N-Y-I-G-I. I don't know, man. Something like that.
It's a silly game.
In a way, this is almost like a little bit of E-I-N-G-Y says Irie Anderson. Who's probably second-handedly offended because his own name is somewhat difficult to spell, I imagine. I'm not trying to be insulting, even as a Ryan, you know what I get all the time? Is that Ryan or Brian? Oh, it's Ryan. Okay, Brian, well, thanks for your time. And I'm like, dude, the B sound is the most prominent part of Brian.
It really is.
It is. I don't know.
At least your name doesn't rhyme with Dick.
That's true. And at least my YouTube name doesn't rhyme with Doc.
Right.
You've got
broccoli. Well, I mean, it doesn't rhyme with broccoli, but it sounds like broccoli. What's up with this Josh character? Where is he at?
He said he's probably doing his laundry or something. He might actually be trying to buy PAX tickets or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the whole PAX drama, man.
Gentlemen!
Well. Did you get any kind of confirmation on your PAX situation, Josh?
I haven't attempted anything yet.
Oh, okay. Are you just
But I
gonna...
thought you said, are they all sold out?
Everything but Monday's sold out.
Okay, well, here's my plan.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Okay.
I'm ready.
So you bought a 4-day pass, right?
No, I bought 4 one-day passes.
Are you fucking my ass?
Dude, I was in queue literally a minute after I heard that they were for sale. And by the time the queue got around to me, they were already sold out.
Do you think like it was like a bunch of scalpers?
Yeah. There were people on eBay selling them for $345 already.
Okay. Pax situation, Jay Smith story.
Yeah.
Alright, what I'm doing is that you're gonna get media badge. That's your plan. And then I'm gonna take your 4-day things and I'll pay you.
Sure. I mean, that works out fine, I would say.
Unless I get media thing too.
Right.
Because I'm media now. Media man. Media play is fun. You guys remember Media Play?
What
It was
the
like
fuck are you
worst-
talking about?
It was the worst store in the mall. And it was like the terrible form of Best Buy. It was Best Buy before Best Buy was
Is that like
Media
what
Play?
FYE came out of?
Media Play.
Is it like Coconuts or FYE or something like that?
Excuse me, Nick?
They have a place called Coconuts, don't they? That sells music and stuff?
Coconuts?
No, that's
Achievement
that's
unlocked, reach Lordran? Is this the first time I've ever played Dark Souls?
That's weird that happened, because I just had that happen in a different game yesterday that I definitely got the achievements for.
Super strange, man.
Yes.
Nick has reached his anniversary of 365 straight days of indie impressions and has uploaded a like special video consisting kind of insanely of all 365 games spliced together in a half-hour celebration of the indie world. So you should definitely go check that out on Nick's channel. You know, feel free to do it right fucking now. I don't care. We're just gonna be fighting the Taurus demon by the time you come back, probably.
Nah, we're gonna be having a good time here. Don't worry about it. Just, mark it down for later or something. But I appreciate you mentioning it. It was a lot of work, but I'm glad I did it. And the incredible freaking support of everybody on Twitter has just blown my mind. I think I'm on the front page of like r/gaming right now.
Whoa, no way.
Check that. I might be. I was for a minute anyway.
Dude, if you're on the front page of r/gaming, let me know. I mean, it's definitely against the Reddit terms of service, but I would definitely post me upvoting it on the stream. Probably get my fucking Reddit account banned.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm on there.
You're on the front page of r/gaming?
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet, man.
Yeah, it's got 77 upvotes right now. Okay.
Yeah.
It
This
might-
guy has played one indie game a day for an entire year. Check out his roundup video.
Whoa, now it's up to 106.
Whoa!
Holy shit, the Northern Lion bump.
The Northern Lion bump.
Alright, I would just like to say that I did not violate the terms of service. I just encouraged people, if they were interested, of their own free will,
Yeah.
to go check it
I
out.
even encouraged it. It just happened.
Right, I didn't link to it. I didn't do jack shit, guys. Get off
we
my
mentioned
back.
about it on the stream.
I don't even want to break
We talk
any-
about a lot of things on the stream.
We do-
We talk about thugs of porn, but we don't, condone
We
it.
do talk about the thugs of porn.
We kind of condone it a little.
Alright, I'm going to reddit.com/r/gaming right now. I'm not saying you should too, but, consider it. You're at 176 now. We'll check back in that. We'll have Rock Lee smile watch throughout the stream. That's so cool, though. I mean, you deserve it. That video took a fuck ton of work. Kate and I were actually playing like a little game ourselves, seeing how many we could name of them, and it's actually surprising, especially like early in your channel's life, or I guess Indie Impressions life, like how many of those games I simply have no idea even existed.
Wow. That's why I like that it was set as annotations. You could just turn them off and play trivia with each other. I kind of hope somebody would do that.
Well, there you go. Rock Lee smile watch over here on Reddit.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna refresh the page. You were number 13 before with 190. Now you are number 8 with 260.
Holy shit. Wow.
That's good progress.
You guys are the greatest ever.
Fire.
What's funnier, catching it on fire or stabbing it in the butt with an axe?
It depends if you're into stabbing it in the butt or into lighting stuff on fire, I guess.
I've
Personal
never
decision.
not been into stabbing things in the butt.
Stabbing things in the Captain Stabbing.
Yeah.
Oh no. Whatever happened to that guy?
What do you mean? Whatever happened to that guy?
Is he
There's a real Captain
multi-billionaire
Stab.
now?
He's living the dream, man.
He already lived the dream every single video he made.
Oh, all right, that was real close. Oh, okay, we're still good.
Josh doesn't know who Captain Stabbing is.
Josh doesn't know who Captain. He is the one who I would expect to know the most who Captain Stabbing is.
Oh, right.
Is he on YouTube?
Oh, I hope
he should
probably. Most people are these days, but
Not doing his thing.
he's not a
That he
pro
really does.
YouTuber unless they've
Right.
changed their terms of service.
And I hope they do. It'll be an interesting world.
Official sex on a boat site?
Yes.
What?
It really fits well, actually, with the theme of the stream, considering all the docking and dock talk we do, that there would be captain staff.
Official sex on a boat site.
I agree. Let's enter. Whoa.
Let's enter.
He's stabbing.
Well,
Yeah, alright.
like love
It all
stabbing.
makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Imagine if they let him be like the captain of a cruise liner.
That'd be a great...
He'd just be stabbing everybody.
Yeah, he's the captain, man.
That's what you get to do as captain.
He's
but you
in
also have to go
control.
down with the ship. Get it?
He's just on a boat.
Goes down
That's
with the
it.
ship.
He's just on a boat.
He goes down with the ship.
Alright.
Okay, you're still number 8, but you are 298 now.
We really want to round this thing out and go out with a bang. I need, and hit possibly 10,000 subscribers today. Would be
Dude, you should check your
absolutely
email.
insane.
This R Gaming thing is probably bringing you a ton of subscribers.
I just refreshed them at 9,900 right now, so...
Ah, okay.
Whoa.
That's 100 times more than the red balloons that went by in Nina's iconic anti-fascist 99 red balloons.
I liked how the German version was more popular than the English one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's you might as well just say the original version is more popular than the.
Than the
I liked it because it was only like a vaguely German.
Yeah, that's what Americans want, man. And I don't mean
They
any
want
offense
it
by
to be
that.
a little exotic.
Yeah, it's sort of exotic, but they understand a little bit.
Yeah, that's-
why sigh.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying with Gangnam Style, man. It's catchy enough to get over that like language barrier.
Did you
Right.
hear the new one he did?
I did. I've heard it about 50 times.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to like throw traffic his way. I just thought I would say.
Oh, yeah, I think he needs it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he does too.
Josh, do you know what we're doing in the back half of this stream?
No one told me.
Yeah, we're playing this game called Board Game Online. I know literally nothing about it.
I know literally not. I know it exists.
Yeah, I've heard people talking about it.
Yeah, they've said words.
People have indeed, created pros related to Board Game Online.
I know literally absolutely nothing about this game, so this is gonna be interesting.
I thought you were gonna say they create. I don't even know where I was going with that. Like
Pros
like
before hoes, man.
Pros. That's like you write before you hoe.
I don't waste ink.
No,
J.
you-
Smith, I think.
Wow.
I don't get it.
It's from a rap piece.
You gotta stand outside their window holding a boombox over your head, and then you get the ladies. That's how it works.
That is how it works.
I mean, it's pros before hoes. It's the order. It's
One
progression.
simple tip this stay-at-home John Cusack knows that makes single moms hate him. Wait, I've got something backwards here.
Single moms love John Cusack.
Is that true?
I don't know. How
Choosy
big-
moms choose John Cusack.
Choosy moms choose to say GIF as GIF.
I say GIF.
I say gift. I think it's a gift.
They're
a
all
GIF
GIFs,
from-
man.
GIFs.
That was like a
We
number
didn't have
one
that
Ask
image.
Reddit thread a couple weeks ago. Do you say GIF or GIF?
I think if it was spelled with a J, I'd say GIF, but since it's spelled with a G, I say GIF.
I just got like a pentakill on these
Is there
fucking
any other G words that have like the J sound?
Dranma.
What was the grandma joke we had going for a while?
Wait a
Robo
minute.
grandma or something?
We're all forgetting about giraffe here, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Titanium?
Yeah, titanium giraffe.
Got his phone back.
I wonder if he ever got his phone back. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I was gonna say something, then I didn't say anything.
That's what happens. Like if you have us sign your Minecraft sword at PAX, you'll be talked about for months.
If you have a shiny Minecraft sword at PAX, your phone will be stolen.
Well, don't make it sound like we stole it.
Yeah, really.
We're just going around stealing people's phones who are fans of Minecraft.
Not saying that Northern is his phone thief, but
All she left me with was my phones.
Jin is another.
Ah, Jin, yes.
Yeah.
Geraldo.
Zama. Rivera.
Geraldo?
Yeah, Geraldo.
Geronimo. Do.
Whatever happened to the Toys R Us giraffe? Jeffrey the giraffe. I can't speak.
Toys
fucking
are
words.
rough.
That just went to shit. I was gonna ask about the giraffe. You guys?
He's
familiar with
still
him?
the mascot, isn't he?
I haven't
Yeah,
heard
so-
word one from him for like 10 years.
Well,
now.
you're not the target
When's the last time
demographic for
you heard
Toys
of
R Us, Nick.
Express?
I watch Adult Swim sometimes. You think they'd advertise to little kids there?
I don't care about your job as a lifeguard.
They used to actually show pictures of swimming in that.
Genitals.
Genitals.
Wow, he's right. What am I supposed to say to this guy? I don't murder him yet.
Kill him. Just fucking
Josh
murder.
just murdered him right here.
No,
right now.
I tried to murder him, but then like everyone said, no, Josh, that is a terrible idea.
Oh yeah,
So-
then you ran away, and then he chased you.
Yeah, but he's still, so like in my game, I guess he's still like hanging out here. Wait, Logic doesn't show up in Firelink.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Yeah, that's like his thing, man.
No, I mean he kills the thing in Firelink.
Yeah, but he usually just hangs out down by the bonfire keeper down there.
I had no idea.
This-
Or maybe like because in my game he was just in the dark place.
I mean, he was in jail.
Yeah. The
You
thug
know-
of porn is in
Ah, you
jail.
took my line. You're right, the thug of porn is in jail.
Still,
I hope so. He's gonna come for us when he gets out.
He's gonna give us.
we've given him so much press.
I
He's
hope
gonna
so.
help us.
Yeah,
He's
go
gonna give us so much coke.
buy some thug of porn t-shirts.
I hope when he gets out of jail, he's just like, high five, booyah, and everybody's happy, and we drink
I hope he
beer.
I don't
washes
want
his
him to
hands
say
first.
booyah to me.
Yeah, really.
If Thug of Porn says booyah within my vicinity, that it's probably gonna mean that he's putting his balls somewhere in around the butthole.
I'm not saying he's a dangerous
Wow.
offender, but was he not convicted of, was it like drug possession or assault?
I thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
think it's
drug
just drug
possession.
possession.
Oh, okay, we're cool then.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
If he killed a dude, then I'd be a little bit more wary,
Right.
Right.
I like where Josh was going, though. It's sort of like when you ring the bell here in the game, and then you know somebody just, like, activated, you know, big part of the game. So when you hear booyah in the real world, you know the thug of porn just put his balls in somebody's butt.
Can we
Wait a
kickstart
minute,
that?
That's what the bell ringing means. I
Yeah.
heard that like last night when I was streaming, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I just heard the bell ring.
Josh, I'm
Like,
starting
oh,
to think
bell-
you don't know anything about Dark Souls.
I really don't. I beat the game, but I don't know what I do.
That just goes to serve how deep that game is, that you can beat it and have no idea about a lot of the technicality to do with it.
I like all.
I don't
the
mean
time.
that as, like, a derogatory, insulting comment. It's just,
I
like,
took
it's
it
weird.
zero derogatory
Okay.
because I'm the first to admit that I have no idea what this shit is about.
Nice
Nice parry,
You have a problem with that? The parry was nicer than Matthew?
Matthew
Swagger.
Wow, alright.
These are all on the same page here.
It's getting eerie.
I played
Not
that
like
game.
that town in Pennsylvania.
It's
Game's not
Indiana,
that
you
good.
think, Dong?
It's also in Pennsylvania.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's,
totally in
that's
Pennsylvania.
No.
where Brad lives. Where
I looked
Brad
it up.
lived.
Brad Pitt?
It's no Brad.
I know.
Brad Pitt?
No
Brad
Brad.
Pitt.
Moose.
Sword of the Stars, the Brad
it's like
Pitt?
the third largest city in Pennsylvania.
Wow, more like the third worst city.
Well, it's not like no one really likes to call it a city because there's not really much of a city. It's just like a town stretched out really far. There's no, like big buildings.
Aren't there, like, abandoned nuclear facilities there?
What the hell? You guys have
Probably.
been reading too much alternate history or something.
Too much alternate history of Erie, PA. What a lovely town.
Boom, fuck you.
So let's see if we can get to 10,000 subscribers today. That'll be really exciting, because that's a huge number.
Yeah, you're literally 69 away as of the time of me
69!
saying this. Which is perfect. I would be very surprised if you did not reach that as of the end of the stream. Of course, we can do like a telethon style thing towards the end. In any
It's an
case.
honor to have the Northern Line bump. I really appreciate it.
I've been living with the Northern Line bump for 24 years, man.
Thinking about your laundry right now? What's
Thinking
going on?
about laundry, thinking about the sandwich that I have.
Let's
That's
check in with the
why-
Rock Lee Smile bump right now.
I'm at
r/game.
9969 subscribers right now, so Josh has got to be happy about that.
I'm always happy.
You're sticking around number 8. You're trying to pass Sneaky Mario on Year of Luigi 3DS XL and the Daedric alphabet. So I don't know, man. There's
What the hell?
there's like a wooden mahogany Game Boy that's gonna be hard to get past.
So I'm competing with a picture of somebody found a DS, and that's all. That's weird. Reddit's weird.
Good luck, man.
Thanks. I'll give him the wooden Game Boy is fair enough, but like,
That's
what's up
pretty
with
cool.
this sneaky Mario?
I'm not trying to say you deserve it more or less than these people. I'm just
No, okay.
I'm
yeah,
sizing
the
up
Dark Souls
the
one, I think, does.
criteria or the competition.
The Dark Souls controller is seriously witty as hell, so that one gets pluses from me.
Hello. But let's get Rock Lee Smile on the call here. because I know that he is around at the very least. I'm not sure if Josh is here. He's saying hey on Skype. But I'm calling... Oh, I'm calling Ohm right now. That's a big mistake. Good thing Skype has stopped working, unfortunately. Oh, God. What's going on here? No, ignore this. Ohm, ignore it. Skype is broken. Control-Alt-Delete. I apologize. I don't know why my Skype froze like that, though. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, did you
So
catch...
you're like, you gotta call this Rock Lee Smile guy, and then you just go away.
I called Ohmwrecker by accident, and then it froze Skype, so we had, like, a colossal error.
Oh, shit.
But it's
okay.
all working out anyway.
Hey!
Oh, look who it is!
I gotta leave.
Like,
But
immediately.
I didn't want to, like, not be in an episode, so here I am. So my streak continues, right?
Yeah, you have been here for all episodes?
I think so.
That's pretty good.
Unlike me.
Yeah, Nick has missed one.
The one day that, like, Nick missed, it was, like, due to his, like, internet problems, right? And then they got fixed, like, right as the stream stopped.
Yeah, it was like within 5 minutes of it ending.
Scumbag Comcast or whoever.
Time Warner Cable, man.
Time Warner Cable. Oh, don't say it like that. We all know it's AOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I have, too.
You have AOL?
I have, no, Time Warner.
Time Warner.
Time Warner is AOL, you ding-dongs?
Well,
That's what you just keep saying, but
rolled
it's
up
they
together.
themselves Time Warner.
It's like saying, oh, I don't have Comcast, I have the Philadelphia Flyers.
I think Time Warner owns AOL, if anything, but I would say they're all together, right?
Is Time Warner, do they own Warner Bros. As well?
Props.
The both
They
brothers?
probably hang out with them.
Well, of course they all hang out together in the Illuminati secret meetings.
They're all lizard men, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even need to talk
Here's
about
the
that.
birth certificate.
Everyone already knows that they're all lizard men, so...
Oh.
You know,
crazy.
Echo and the Bunny Men? AOL and the Lizard Men.
I gotta run.
Yeah, oh, so thanks for stopping by, Josh. It was a pleasure to have you, as always.
Josh.
Jason with OTI. Just do YouTube.
Yeah, everyone go subscribe to Josh's channel in honor of his brief appearance on the stream today.
I'm gonna miss you, Josh. I don't know who I'm gonna play trivia with.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Play against. Can you call me?
Yeah, call you on the cellular telephone, and we'll play
Hold it up
long-distance
here.
trivia.
Yeah, call me on the phone, and then I'll answer if I can. I don't know. Or do something. It doesn't matter.
Call him up for trivia, baby. Call him up for Victoria 2 copies.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways, I love you guys. Take care.
I'm okay. I'm fond of you, but I don't know if I'd go that far.
Shit.
Just get out of
Thanks
here,
a
man.
lot, Josh.
All right, I'm going.
All right, handle your business.
Business.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business. Damn, that's my favorite JZ lyric.
JZ followed me on Twitter today.
Yeah, it wasn't the real JZ.
No, I know.
Some kind of knockoff.
He was following 10 people and had 0 followers, so I figured it was probably not the real one.
10 followers. Yeah, Jay-Z just, he's like, hey, I've been hearing about this Twitter shit on the Northern Lion Live Super Show. I don't know what to do, though. I don't know any other idiosyncrasies of Jay-Z's delivery that I could use to formulate a good impression there. Generally, with these impressions, I gotta lay it on pretty thick, so, you know, subtlety doesn't, it's not my strong suit for sure.
I understand.
So, Nick, how's the rest of your Wednesday after we talked?
Oh, it's been an amazing, amazing night. I mean, all of this this business with the likes and favorites and all this stuff on my video has just been going nuts. I've almost 30,000 views on that thing.
Damn, man, that's crazy!
Which means by tomorrow it'll be the most watched thing on my channel.
Seriously?
Like, no doubt.
Within 24 hours?
Within 24 hours, so...
That's crazy.
Thank you very much for your help with that and everybody that watched it and all the people out there doing their thing.
Okay, be cool. Just a dog, nothing to fear. I played Hunter's Trophy 2 Europa. Okay, back it up and around here.
Man, you shot that dog a lot of times.
I did. Well, that was the most fun I had in the game. That shit was $20, man. I can't believe that.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that expensive.
No English version! I kind of feel bad about
$5.
I'm sure that happens to people sometimes, like like, I don't want to say foreign people, but people who don't speak English as a first language buy games and they're like, oh, no Dutch pack, sucks for me. But, you know, I feel entitled as an English consumer. I'm like, that never happens. So I feel bad about
maybe
complaining.
Maybe it's a little role reversal this time for you.
Maybe, I guess. I mean, it is Hunter's Trophy 2 Europa, so it's not Hunter's Trophy 2 Montana. Oh, this is bullshit, man.
Oh, come on, it's your first death.
It's just bullshit because I was pissed off that my keyboard had stopped my frame rate. Not that that would have helped me, but...
Well, no, I hear that. That's really frustrating.
Mm-hmm. It's super annoying, man. I have no idea what caused it. And the best is the people, I guess, who were not on the stream on Wednesday with the tech support. Buy a new keyboard. This is my second keyboard, motherfucker, for this exact issue. If the problem was as simple as buying a new keyboard, I would just go down to the source by Circuit City right now.
Well, the reason I really do think it's your power supply is because I did have a similar thing with my old computer, which I know had a shitty power supply, and it was on its way out, and I was starting to have stuff where my mouse just wouldn't work, like, for a half an hour until I turned my monitors off 2 or 3 times. It was ridiculous crap.
Alright, that sounds like the kind of arbitrary bullshit I'm not going through.
Replugging things. Yeah, so I kind of really think it's that, and now that I have this new computer, it has like a 850 watt power supply. I can plug in 2 external hard drives, 2 monitors, a mouse, a keyboard, a printer, like everything you can imagine, a webcam. It's all good. There's nothing like that going on.
Yeah, I have a 750 watt power supply. But it's funny when people started suggesting, they're like, hey, you should buy this power supply, there's a big sale on. I was like, motherfucker, that's the power supply I've got right now.
Oh no.
Ryan Yadangus, the source is no longer owned by Circuit City, it's owned by Bell. Alright, well, fair enough, but there is a source by Circuit City in my, like, 2 streets away, actually. So I guess they haven't been hit by the rebranding yet. Someone on Twitter just said they literally have a 300 watt power supply.
That's a bad day.
300 watts, that's good. The fact that you are online right now is remarkable.
I mean, do you have, like, any capabilities for gaming? Do you use, like, onboard video? I mean... How can you wrangle that?
It's gotta be like a netbook or something, right?
Maybe.
Most shitty older tower PCs have 300 watt PSUs. Alright. Also, this fucking... Oh, the coffee maker! I had some coffee around 2:30 this afternoon, so it makes sense why that is appearing now.
I heard you saying it made you feel like death.
No, it felt good, man. Like, I went the whole morning without any coffee, and I was like, why do I have a headache? Oh, right, because I'm addicted to caffeine. Why was I so sluggish this morning? All right. Dependency on the world's favorite drug.
I just do tea every day. I haven't gone the coffee route, but I appreciate coffee a lot, too. I just don't drink enough of it, or maybe that's good. I don't know.
You know, it's cliche to say coffee's a little bit of an acquired taste. I used to drink a lot of tea, but then I started drinking coffee when I was teaching because basically I just needed any caffeine source I could get to get myself through the day, and coffee was all that was available. And
coffee is very ubiquitous wherever you go.
Exactly, yeah.
If there are people in a work environment, there will be coffee somewhere.
And, you know, then that kind of fed into the addiction, then I came back and I got into half-decent coffee, and I don't drink half-decent coffee, I drink garbage coffee, but at the same time, I've grown to appreciate it a little bit. Caffeine addiction is something that doesn't really bother me, though. You know, there's certain addictions I'm okay with, and so is society, I guess. So I can appreciate the caffeine addiction. There's people who are like, oh, you know, like, just go without coffee for a few days. I'm like, why would I? I don't care about having a caffeine addiction. It's not, like, hurting my life. It's not like I wake up shaking every morning. Just a slight headache. I don't know. Don't tell me I have a problem. You have a problem.
If I drink too much coffee, I definitely end up shaking a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, with coffee in particular. There's a very small window.
Yeah.
You know, like 1 coffee might not be enough. 1.5 coffees might be the perfect amount, but, you know, 2 will make you fucking crazy.
I'm kind of the same way with alcohol, actually. If I go too far past my, like, beer window, I end up getting a little loopy, and then I just get sick.
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, so I'm pretty good with knowing where my window is, and I try to stay within it, but yeah, if I get too happy and I start drinking too many beers, then it's a bad night.
Yeah, man, know your limit, drink within it.
Yeah.
I have something different. I have, like a 6 beer window where it barely affects me, and then, like, a very thin window of good drunkenness. I guess that's not too dissimilar.
Right.
And then, actually, yeah, I got a fairly wide window of comfortable drunkenness. So I guess I should just stop complaining.
I end up always like super dehydrated. I guess that's kind of everybody gets that way.
Yeah.
But it really gives me a terrible headache, even just with like 4 beers.
Yeah, fair enough. I know some people like that. I'm glad I don't count myself among them though, because beer is delicious.
It's pretty good.
Except
Definitely gonna drink a lot more of it in my life.
almost certainly, yes.
Planning on it.
People are asking where Josh is. He has some stuff to take care of, some personal business. So
We'll say it's laundry.
yeah, we'll just say he's doing laundry today. Dude, I've been playing Mega Man 2. Capcom for real needs to nerf the Metal Blade. It's too easy.
Mega Man 2 is probably the best Mega Man.
It is.
Maybe Mega Man 3.
It's Mega Man 2 and 3 are my favorite Mega Man games, except maybe X. I like X a lot as well. Like, seriously, Metal Blade is basically just like, hey, you don't even need your buster anymore.
Right, I mean, it's got tons of ammo, does a ton of damage, like 50% of the bosses are vulnerable to it.
Yeah, like, seriously, it is like an instant kill on half the bosses in the game. Yeah, I'm on the Wily stages now. I just wanted to get to Wily stage 1 so I could have that music stuck in my head for like 3 days.
I think definitively, though, Mega Man 2 probably does have the best music.
Oh, dude, it's real good. That Wily stage 1, man.
I've heard that Capcom's been releasing Mega Man soundtracks for 1 and 2 for free lately,
Really?
so...
You know the Mega
look that
Man
up.
composer is doing the music for Shovel Knight now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's a huge point in their favor, actually.
I think it's a he, too. I can't remember. It might be a she. Not that it matters.
The person
but
it is,
yes,
yeah.
The royal he, or the generic he.
Sure. Capital
Yeah.
letters. I don't know. I think that's only royal we.
Whatever, man. It's been a rough day all around for video games, man. Got my ass kicked in Injustice. Played Sacred Citadel, didn't really like it. Surgeon Simulator 2013, couldn't get past the first mission. Just like, Jesus Christ, just cut me a fucking break here. The Isaac video went up, it was only 13 minutes long, and people are accusing me of like whoring out for YouTube money.
What? What do you...
It's been a
What even
remark.
happened there? I saw you saying, well, I guess get down then, but I didn't see it.
I didn't actually take it. Well, basically, it was just like an Eve run that didn't go well, and it was 12 minutes instead of 13 minutes instead of the usual requisite, I guess, like 15 and up. And a certain proportion, most people have been reasonable about it. A certain proportion of people are like, "What the fuck, Northern Lion?"
I only see that complaint working if you had a 50-minute run you cut into 5-10-minute episodes.
Exactly.
Not something you've ever done or will ever do. So.
Precisely. I mean, the only reason I didn't redo it and do another vanilla run right on top, which is what I usually do, is because the last 2 runs were vanilla runs. So I was like, ugh, people are gonna get sick of this. So instead, I was like, you know, oh, it was a Maggie. No, it wasn't a Maggie run. Don't talk to me like that, Joseph Santana. Oh, was it? No, actually, it might have. It was a Maggie run. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. You were correct. It was a Maggie run. I apologize, Joseph Santana. Don't tell your dad. And by that sounded condescending. I don't mean don't tell your dad because you're a big baby. I mean don't tell your dad because I think your dad's Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to be invited to some sweet ass backyard barbecues or something.
Got those like 15-minute guitar riff solos, which you want to be a part of.
Exactly, man. I could do. It was a big boon for Michelle Branch, or was it Vanessa Carlton who did the song with Carlos Santana?
I'm just thinking that Rob Thomas was in one, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Smooth, man. That's
That
the
was
song.
the one that came up once before, and it was a big deal.
Down, 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 something like that.
I'm pretty sure we got off on a tangent about Rob Thomas in one of these streams, and that came up before.
Yeah, because I was telling you about the VH1 show, the round table with the hosts from That 70s Show, and they named Smooth the best song of the millennium.
Right.
Which, you know...
Yeah, we universally agree. There are some other options.
Yeah, you know... I mean, they really only... Like, for best song of the millennium, they only counted, like, things from the 70s. They didn't even go into the 60s, really.
Right.
It was like, the best songs of the millennium were only counting things from the Beatles and afterwards.
Short millennium.
Which, I mean, you know, Smooth, definitely better than every single song in the Beatles and, you know,
Right.
Beach Boys back catalogs.
Well, take it to a next level. Why not the Willennium? I mean, there's a lot of good songs.
We should do a roundtable best song of the Willennium. Spoilers, I'm throwing my weight behind Will 2K.
I like Wild Wild West a lot, but I could probably be persuaded in a few different directions.
That's my go-to karaoke song, man.
I know. It's come up.
It comes up a lot.
Steampunk spiders.
Yeah, but whatever happened to that movie? And there's people who like that, right?
I don't know.
They
I
like
had a hard
it-
time watching that movie.
They like it for more than just Selma Hayek, though?
I can't really give you an argument in that. I really liked Men in Black. I'm a big fan of a lot of his movies, actually. Just that one in particular didn't really do it for me.
Men in Black's a good film.
Even the, what is it, I Am Alone, or whatever, the one where he's, like, against zombies.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
the one
Alive.
they're making a game
No.
for PS3 on.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, yeah.
Yes. This is fucking silly, man. What is up with these invasions today?
It's a conspiracy. It's the lizard people.
It is. The lizard people changed the random number generator in Isaac, set up a bunch of alt accounts to leave hateful YouTube comments.
The cheat engine became sentient, actually. I
Yeah,
don't know
now
if
it's the cheat engine has infested Capra Demon and the dogs.
It's actually heading up anonymous, like, right now.
So, just for some, standard PR-ness, we're playing La Mulana here. This has been, kicking around for like 7 or 8 years. It was one of the original, like, Let's Play type games. I remember, like, Deceased Crab used to play this. Back when Deceased Crab was one of the, like, huge Let's Players. It's a Metroidvania that's basically just hard as balls. So, I kind of forget how this works. By the way,
I just remember going in a lot of tents and talking to a lot of people. Eventually I got a disc, I think.
Nick, it is crazy to me that in your video, you never got inside the temple. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
I think it was like 20 minutes long at least, too.
Things get, like, real crazy inside of that temple.
So I actually got Jake, who can come on if you want to have him.
Yeah, it's Red Panda Gamer.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that. Now it just makes me sound like an asshole that I don't know his first name.
It's okay.
Yeah, sure, bring him on. Especially, like, if he has a La Mulana streak in his body, that would be really helpful. But even if not, I'm sure he'll be able to add some life to it.
But...
All right. Yes, feel free to invite youtube.com/redpandagamer.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
I regret to inform you, I have never played LOM.
Oh, man.
By the way, we had a nice little rivalry going on Twitter today. It was pretty hilarious. Both of our followers seemed to enjoy it.
Did they enjoy it, or did they get pissed off at each other?
I don't know. Like, the funny thing was, I got top comment on your video bitching about the video being 12 minutes.
Yes.
And I like immediately got 150 upvotes on it. Sorry, just read it. And then like I had some people who were like, "Fuck you! You don't. How dare you talk shit to Northern Lion? He's uploaded 479 episodes." And then there were other people who were replying to those people saying, "You realize he's just a friend, right? He's just joking." And I was just enjoying it so much.
Yeah, me too.
You're trying to... What are you doing?
And I mentioned that yeah. And then I mentioned that my review was only going to be 4 minutes, and then you were like, "I only watch reviews that are 5 minutes or longer." And I said, "I only watch Binding of Isaac videos that are 20 minutes or longer."
Yeah, we've had a back and forth today for sure.
Yeah, people are like, hashtag shots fired.
Shots fired is like my new favorite miniature meme.
Yeah, that is like my that and Deal With It are like my two absolute favorite hashtags.
Yeah, you've been firing off a lot of deal with it lately. Shots fired.
Yeah. Shots fired, hashtag
Deal with it, hashtag shots fired.
All right.
That's
So,
that guy that got fired, man, because he's gonna hear that for the rest of his life.
Shots fired.
are you playing Dark Souls for the first time, Jake?
Yeah. I just made it to inside the cathedral, like after you get past those giant asshole archer guys.
Okay, yeah. So you're in Anne
Green
Orlando.
and Crazy Mike were helping me through it. Like I literally was playing the whole time Josh was streaming for like 3 hours, and they were helping me and Josh at the same time. So that was fun.
Where the hell was I for all of this? I keep
I don't
missing all
know.
the Dark Souls streams.
Yeah, I don't know where you were, but no, it was fun. I seriously can't get over how much I love that game. And when I'm done with it, I want to play Demon Souls.
Yeah, it's
should
free
all
on
play
PS
some
Plus, man.
I know.
I'm
like Netflix
on the
video games.
verge of doing some console streaming. I thought about doing it today because I just got Injustice, but I think I might save it for next week. And
How is that?
it's
How do
fun,
you
man.
feel like
I don't know how into fighting games you are.
I'm really not. I like what you said on Twitter that you're really not into fighting games. You're really not into comic books. I'm like, that game is not for you at all.
But it's still a lot of fun, which I think means
Yeah.
that it's good, I guess.
I watched Giant Bomb's Quick Look, and that game's got so much fanfare in it. It's ridiculous.
It absolutely does.
The interactive backgrounds are insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh, I always forget about this
I don't know
thing.
if I'll pick it up. I might just play because like I only really play it if I go to my buddy's house. So I don't know.
It's on. If this helps you out, it is on Day One Digital on PSN.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that saved me going to the store, which was basically all the incentive that I needed to pick it up, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to put pants on. So.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I don't know if it's gonna be sold out. It's I'm not saying I'm incredibly socially awkward or anything like that, but anything that saves me having to give the guy at GameStop or EB, no offense, like 10 no's.
Whoa.
10 no's in a row. No, I don't want to subscribe to fucking
Yeah.
Edge magazine or what is it? It's Game Informer now that you guys are.
Yeah.
Okay.
GMR.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what
we
I used to be
have-
subscribed to GMR.
No, yeah. This is what. Wait, Nick, do you still work at GameStop or you don't work?
No,
there
no,
anymore?
I quit like 3 years ago.
That's what I just remember seeing you say I worked there for a long time and I didn't know if you still were there.
Nope.
But the whole spiel is like, do you want to pre-order like 3
No,
games of
game guarantee first, then the
Yeah.
pre-orders, then the magazine.
See, I don't do game guarantees because I don't really give a shit about them. But I almost always, like, if someone's getting, like, Call of Duty... Actually, if someone's getting Call of Duty, I love to ask them if they want to pre-order Battlefield, because they always have the shittiest answer. Like, no, I'm sorry. Battlefield sucks dick. I only play Call of Duty. It's like, whoa, man, alright, alright. And then there's, like, people who take the dog tags, like, really seriously. Like, they'll open them right there and they'll, like, put it on.
Oh
It's
man.
fucking weird-ass
Do
people.
they put both their hands up in like a victory pose and then walk out the door with the bag on their wrist?
And then say, like, Doyle rules? No.
Shots fired!
Oh man.
La Mulana is a tricky beast. This has actually gone much better than I expected it would. Oh, until I fell in the
It's nice
water
to see
here.
progress made.
If it was me, I'd still be outside fighting birds.
The fact that your video doesn't even show you getting into the temple is the funniest shit, Nick. Like, I
Maybe
can't
I'll do
even.
another one.
What were the comments on that like? They must have been horrible.
I actually need to go look because I don't remember. I haven't looked.
I
at it.
wouldn't. Look.
Yeah,
I don't think
you'll
they were
feel
that bad.
better if you don't.
Yeah, they're probably not that bad.
Um,
I don't know how your fans are, but I know my fans. They just, oh god,
It's a
they
mixed
rip me
bag.
like,
It depends if I get the people from Reddit that are like, man, this guy can't play video games at all. Why is he even let's playing these and calling them reviews or something? I'm not doing reviews, man.
Oh, congrats, dude, on not only that awesome video, but just how well it did.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really
I was
psyched.
I saw it and I'm like, this shit's gonna blow up. Like, I was really happy for you
I appreciate
because
it.
you put a lot of work into your indie impressions. So
yeah,
that's cool.
absolutely.
I mean, I did 365 days of Animal Crossing, no big deal.
But you got to make a clip video out of it, and then we'll.
No way, dude, that would be so boring.
You did
already was
365 days of Animal Crossing?
Yeah, dude. Every single day for a year, I uploaded a video of it. And, like, it wasn't even like I'd upload multiple in a day. It was literally every single day I had to record and upload one.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. And everyone's like, are you going to do it with New Leaf? I'm like, fuck no. I don't even know if I want to play New Leaf anymore.
Well, you have a Wii U, so you might as well.
That doesn't even make sense, Ryan.
I mean, I have a Wii U, or it's 3DS, isn't it? Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
God, don't say that, because everyone's like, because that's the worst thing is when people, when I play my 3DS games, like, is this going to come out on Wii U? Like, no. In my Luigi's Mansion video, I literally start off saying, hey everybody, it's Repainted Gamer, here playing Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, recording it with my 3DS capture card, and I still, every single day, get comments, how are you recording this? It's just, I can't win.
How are you recording it?
Yeah,
I'm using a toaster.
Dude, that's pretty
Every
crazy.
Video game nerd uses a toaster.
Yeah?
For real.
right here.
Puts Nintendo
I actually,
cartridges.
there's a video, the guy who made that, he put up this like 50-minute video on how to make it, and I was like, oh, I could do this, and I'm like, what the hell, I don't even...
That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, I was terrified.
I can barely turn on my Super Nintendo, so...
Well,
to-
dude, those things are difficult to work.
Did it change colors for you? They usually turn yellow or green.
Yeah, I have one that's gray still, but then my
Nice.
one that I grew up with is orange.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up with
if you have
that,
a
right?
smoker in your house, they turn orange.
I don't remember. No, it's the material it's made out of. I read an article about it once. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
Or it's the sun, maybe, if it's in the sun.
Maybe, yeah. My new one's been kept fine though, and that's because my apartment has no windows.
Your apartment has
There's,
no windows?
It has one
Windows.
window into the hallway because I threatened to tell the housing area, or the building commissioner, that they were breaking the law basically by not having an apartment with windows in it.
Yeah, that's the most illegal shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah, so then they put a
God.
window into the hallway, and I was like, God damn! Now it just looks janky as hell.
Hmm.
But whatever. No sunlight.
There's no angry comments in my La Mulana video. I
That
don't even know
is
how that's
remarkable,
possible.
Nick.
I got people. I don't know about you guys. Nick, did you do a Guacamelee video?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Ryan, did you say there was a Metroidvania in your video?
Yep.
Did people complain?
I stopped reading the comments for that one pretty soon.
Oh, I had one per people call it a Metroidvania, like, because that's what it is. And they're like, well, I've never heard anyone call a game like a genre by 2 games. And I'm like, well, it's just because those games were legendary. They made their own genre.
Metroidvania is pretty standard.
And it just describes it so well.
If you want
Those
to get
monsters are terrifying. They look like Pokemon gone wrong, like in Silent Hill universe.
well, like the
You mean
elephants.
like Pokemon Generation 5? Ew.
Are you trying to start a Pokemon war?
No, dude, I already did that on Josh's stream.
Wow.
Because I went on a Twitter rampage and I carried over to a stream about Pokemon.
Aren't you the one that doesn't like Pokemon?
No, I like Pokemon.
You just don't like the new Pokemon.
It's not even that. I just think that they've been really lazy and they haven't tried to do anything new. They've
been really lazy. You think lazy
basically.
after making like 500 of the same thing?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
True OGs know that it all stopped after Gen 1 anyway, man.
I like Gen 2 the most just because I love
Excuse me!
What
What?
the hell did you just say?
Gen 2?
Gen 2. What do you
Yeah.
got in Gen 2?
What do you mean?
You've got
Wait,
fucking
Wingull?
Ho-Oh? Is that your favorite?
You big on
Yeah.
Wingull and
Oh,
Nose
I think-
Pass Man? You a Nose Pass Man?
I love Nose Pass, dude. And then his evolved form is like this. I don't know. Oh no, I'm thinking of.
It's an
Gaval.
Italian guy with a mustache. It's like Star Wars. It's racist as hell.
How do you feel about
I don't-
Moo Tank?
Mootank, dude. Mootank is the
How do
shit.
you feel about Poontang?
Okay,
Well, let's
if you
be
guys are
honest
gonna talk
here.
shit about Pokemon, you got like Generation 1 had something called Seal, and it was just a fucking sea lion.
Excuse me?
What?
Sea lion.
It's Dugong.
Dugong?
Yeah, and then Seal is its first form.
No, Dugong's the first form.
Dugong.
What are you talking
This
about?
motherfucker.
Fucking mine.
What are you talking about? Seal, then it turns into Dugong.
Okay, so wait. We gotta stop this. We gotta hold this off for a
Are
second.
you fucking kidding me?
We can get back to our Twitter dialogue. Okay, apparently it is Seal first, then it's Dugong.
Yeah, it is Seal. God damn it.
Okay. Seal evolves into Dugong. Oh my god, the number of tweets about Seal and Dugong now. Red Panda Gamer, you're a negative influence on my fans.
Now they're gonna start demanding Pokemon. Let's
Even Green 9090 saying, what the fuck, Seal is definitely the first form.
Yeah, even Green knows, dude.
Even green.
Even Green
Even-
knows.
Where's Josh anyway?
Seal evolves into Dugong. Josh is doing laundry.
Ah, what a scumbag. I thought he did laundry on Mondays.
This
He
guy,
does
all
it
he
every
does
day.
is do laundry. Dude, you
I love
didn't
how
see
angry
Dark Souls.
Green got about the Seal thing.
You guys, I don't even
man.
understand. I was into Pokemon when you were knee high and short pants. What's the expression? I don't speak English very well. Actually, to be fair, I'm like 2 or 3 years older than you, so
Yeah.
there's not
Sorry,
really
man.
that
And
much
I'm
of a
like 2 or
meaningful
3
difference.
older than you, so
Yeah, you're like.
I'm the only OG Pokemon player
Excuse
here.
me,
Pokemon
I
Blue.
played
No,
OG.
no way, we all grew up with Pokemon.
I did a
Pokemon
speech
Blue.
on
No, I played
Pokemon.
Pokemon Blue.
I did a speech on Pokemon in 5th grade, and I got an A-.
I'd love to hear that speech.
Were you the very best? Like no one ever was.
I think I was
That was
like,
actually-
I was the
that was
first
an
dude into
introduction.
Pokemon in my school. I went to like a country school, but still.
I just created this whole scenario in my head of Ryan in his class. He hits a button on a boombox and you hear the dun 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 dun, and then he walks up with his shades on, with his back to the audience, and turns around and starts singing the Pokemon song.
Dude, now my Twitter is like filled with people talking about Pokemon.
We've created a remarkable community
Beautiful.
around us here.
I know. Tweet at Northern Line if you think you should do a Pokemon Let's Play.
I'm not gonna do a Pokemon Let's Play. I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke run.
Oh, damn.
Shiny
That's so much
Ponyta! I don't know anything about Pokemon anymore. I know the Shiny Ponyta video.
I don't know about that.
You don't know the oh my god. Go look up Shiny Ponyta.
Okay, let me just leave your stream.
Well, you don't have to leave my stream, just hit Control T, open a
Go
new
watch
tab,
Shiny-
you ding dong.
I don't know how to do that.
This is crazy. You don't know tab
no,
browsing?
I have seen this. I've seen this.
Yeah. I was listening to my favorite band, Sum 41, live at the amphitheater.
Dude, that is a good album. What are you talking
Shout out to Sum 41, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Canadian pride, man.
Are they still
Are they
together?
They Canadian?
Sum 41's fucking Canadian, man. Never forget.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it explains how that one dude married Avril Lavigne, I guess. They were the Canadian fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh my god. Are they still a band, though?
I don't know. They live on forever in our hearts either way.
For them, they are.
They're on, like, Now 46, right? I'm pretty sure they are.
Now that's what I've called music. Are we?
I still have.
What I've called music.
It says they're still around. Their newest album was Screaming Bloody Murder.
When did that come out? 2008?
2009 till 2000.
Oh, it's close. I guess.
And now they have their 6th album coming out. It's due soon.
Oh,
I think as long as Limp Bizkit is still a band, like, it doesn't matter what anyone else does.
chocolate starfish.
Don't forget the hot dog flavored water.
The problem with Sum 41, man, is I think they just got too hard for their own good. Like, their music just became too raw and honest.
I think you're right.
In any case, I'm going down to a next area here.
I should probably get this game. I kind of want to get it on my Wii, though. I don't know if I want to deal with it on the computer.
Is
it the same game or no?
Yeah,
is it different? Like,
I believe so. It has really great music.
Yeah, I want to play it.
It almost sounds kind of like Aladdin on the Genesis or something. Now, here's the thing with La Mulana, man.
Aladdin on Super Nintendo.
Actually, I'm an Aladdin on Super Nintendo guy.
Has anyone really played Aladdin on the Genesis? I'm not aware of anyone.
There's like this weird debate continuing that says one's better than the other, but I'm pretty sure it's just people who've only played one.
The only time that it's better is if we're talking about Mortal Kombat 1, then the Genesis version is clearly superior because of the blood code. ABS, ABB for life.
That's true.
Genesis has a better music chip, man.
It's debatable. It depends what you're into.
I wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better. I'd say different.
Wow, you guys are nerds.
What?
I think that would make us audiophiles, not nerds.
Yeah, no,
I was just making a joke.
I was being very serious.
Yeah. This shit's real, man. Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors has a great soundtrack, and it sounds very Genesis-y, in my opinion.
I think the epitome of the Genesis soundtrack is the X-Men game.
Yeah.
It's all just like thumping and...
Oh, and Toe Jam and Earl had a really good soundtrack, too.
That's true. Green 9090 played Aladdin on the Genesis.
Excuse me?
Glad we all had a childhood.
Every time. Oh, that was a big fall. On to not the spikes. I should not be alive right now. Oh, and I'm just going to kill myself afterwards because I'm a big ding-dong. La Milana Crispus Dawkins, great name, says that La Mulana usually takes 20 to 25 hours to beat the first time.
No shit, that's crazy.
So we're about 1/120th of the way there. You know,
La Mulana speedruns 2.5 hours.
Wow, that's actually still pretty long.
Yeah.
But the problem with La Mulana, it's not a problem, it's a design choice that just makes it more difficult, of course, is that, you know, if you do poorly and you save, then you are stuck, essentially. So I only have 6 health here. And
that's like, yeah.
There's no way to rectify that, basically. Remember when that used to be like a serious problem in games? I remember in Return to Castle Wolfenstein on the 360, or sorry, just on the original Xbox, there was an autosave, like, right before a huge wave of enemies came out, and I accidentally autosaved.
I did that when I first played Oblivion for the first time ever. Everyone always told me how good it was, and I actually killed a shop guy and got attacked by guards. And I saved right before it, and every time I reloaded that save, I just get bombarded. And I never played Oblivion again.
Yeah,
that's why you keep multiple save states.
You're supposed to, yeah. I mean, that's why there are multiple save files.
I didn't know.
Now you know.
Did everyone get a hold of PAX Prime passes?
Yes.
Not me, because I didn't go. I'm not going.
Aw.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Did you?
I was lucky enough. I actually slept in. I woke up with everyone like freaking out over Twitter, and then I was told by a friend of mine that he bought me one already, so I didn't have to worry about it.
That is very convenient.
Even better, though, a friend of mine, one of the people I work with at GameStop, he has a friend that works at Nintendo, and he got him an exhibitor pass. So not only will he go for free, but he's going to get to do whatever the hell he wants, basically.
Yeah, we had exhibitor passes, or yeah, they were exhibitor passes at Prime 2012 through a weird.
How'd you manage that?
Weird chain of events where a fan had extras that we just took off his hands.
Cool.
No, they didn't really afford us any other privileges, but I think partly that was because we just didn't ask.
Right, yeah.
Because they would be like, "Hey, what's your what are you exhibiting?" I'd just be like, "I don't know."
Myself.
Yeah.
You see me?
You're welcome. You're welcome, PAX.
Leave a tip.
The whole thing.
So yeah, I mean, the whole PAX thing was a fucking debacle.
Yeah, now aren't they already sold out?
They're sold out of everything. They're sold out of Monday passes. Like, I guess it's Labor Day Monday, so people are gonna have it off.
I thought that was crazy. Is this the first time they've ever done 4 days, or is
as far as I know, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's pretty crazy.
I can't go inside of this big blue asshole here. The helmet shop is in here. Try entering certain holes in walls. Okay.
Enter certain holes like
Glory hole. I was just gonna say glory hole. I kind of just want to play this game so I can prove that I'm better at you.
Well, you know, it shouldn't be too hard.
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah,
and then,
I like
then
what you
Omar
said about
girl
when I
decided that.
told you that I made it to Spelunky. You're like, that's like bragging to a kid that just drowned that you're better at swimming than he.
Did I say that? That sounds really like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh.
That's really
That's
offensive.
what you. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
That must have been. Maybe that's Michael A.L. Fox, man. He doesn't play by the rules.
No, man, it was definitely you. Because Mike, I wouldn't be telling Michael that I'm better than him at Spelunky. He's a Spelunky god. He's
Dude
basically
is
all Mike.
the best Spelunky player and the weirdest YouTuber. Uploads a video like every 2 days that's 3 hours long.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets all that time from. I feel like he's just got his time, and he's like busy. He's a busy dude.
He
He's got
is
like
a
real
busy
job.
dude.
And he still manages to upload like 3-hour videos.
Now with him, I wouldn't fault him or say anything about like trying to get YouTube money if he split the 3-hour thing into 3 1-hour episodes.
That's
That
what
would probably
I
be legit.
continually suggest.
Well,
I don't split my Spelunky videos. I just limit my recording session to like 20 to 40 minutes, whenever possible, at least. Obviously, if it's a great run, I wouldn't. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna quit this one. We crossed the time limit. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to post more Spelunky, but I only want to post it if I beat Hell. And I can't ever do it when I'm recording. Like, I did it while I was just playing, and I had my HDMI plugged in and not my components, so I couldn't even record if I wanted to. I know, and I lost to Yama because I didn't have a shotgun. I was so upset.
All right, so I don't even know what you just said, so I've still got a long way to go.
That's okay.
Oh, here we go. Thank you for this Zito of, I think it's OOI. He says, Foxman has nearly 1,000 attempts. You have vastly less and now do almost as well. Fox regularly never gets past the jungle. Wow.
There you go.
Truth
Makes
comes
it feel a
out.
little better.
I do. I only have like 70 attempts on this Xbox, but I had like 300 on my old Xbox for Spelunky.
I think I have close to 2,000, but I rage quit a lot. But I rage quit. Like, if I take a hit in the first level, I'll immediately quit.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And I'll have, like, for a while, like, when I was getting really into the game, I'd have, like, these 5-hour sessions where if it wasn't going perfectly, I'd just quit and start over.
Oh, man.
I was, like, obsessed. I was obsessed with Spelunky, like, for a while there. I really like that game a lot.
That's a fun game. I mean, I like it a lot, too.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot more when I took time off from it.
Yeah. Like, I stopped playing it for, like, a couple months, and I came back to it, and it was so much fun. When I came back from being done with a month, that was actually when I made it to Hell, and it was, like, the greatest feeling ever.
Oh, I know how that is. Sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit. People were saying
Yeah,
blow
no,
up
I was
the wall.
so excited for you. Like, I was like, you said, no, very special Spelunky game. I'm like, oh, he must have beat Hell. And, you know, you did. But you made it.
I got to Hell. That's what's important, man.
But it was funny because you said exactly what I felt when I got there. It's like, I made it to Hell, and now I'm in, like, the hardest place in the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not much of an accomplishment because you have to still beat it.
It's
And
a very
just
brief
horrible.
moment of triumph.
Yeah,
But on the
totally.
upside, if you made it there at all, you had to have a pretty damn good loadout to get there. So
Exactly right.
Yeah.
you should probably have a lot of good stuff
Like, jetpack, compass, and a shit ton of bombs is all you really
and a
need.
shotgun.
And a shotgun, right?
Man, if they would
Bombs
just
were-
add online co-op to that.
The bombs,
I-
man.
that-
Gotta have a lot of bombs if you're gonna do anything there.
Derek, I read Derek, you said it's impossible. He said you would have to do the whole entire game all over again. That's what a lot of people seem to be saying.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever realized, because I know nothing about game development, but I guess it actually takes a lot of work.
No, man, you just type. There's a checkbox, and you just hit yes.
Right, exactly. Do you want this game to have online co-op or not? Yes or no?
That's
Isn't
it's
that
the
what,
same thing
Edmund-
for porting games to consoles, man.
Or to Mac and PC.
That's why I'm so pissed off at the Skullgirls guys that are like, hey, we need $150,000 to check this goddamn box to add a new character.
Yeah, I know. Just you got the characters there.
Just
Did
check
you
the
hear
box.
that? Did you hear that Microsoft got rid of? You have to pay for.
Oh
updates
yeah, the certification costs.
just in time for Phil Fish to port Fez over to PC.
Beat him and eat him.
Beat him and eat him. One of these days I gotta play a game that I'm actually like really good at on stream. It'll just be like a Northern Lion plays fucking...
Are there games you're good at?
Yeah, Northern Lion plays Yahoo Chess at like a 1500 ELO, and I'll just like...
I want to see you stream some Hard Time, man. I think that'll make for very entertaining content.
Yeah,
Hard Time
that
looked
game
really
is awesome.
funny.
Game
This is a
hilarious.
PC shop. What do you need? That's a glyph reader. With this, you'll be able to cipher ancient words on tablets. Is that what I want, or do I want the Yahoo map reader?
Get Dragon Naturally Speaking.
I had that when I was a kid, man. I used to use that to talk on MSN. It worked really well. Not. That was what we thought the future would be like, man. Just instead of writing a paper, you just talk about it, because everyone talks as eloquently as they write.
Yep.
Isn't that called a Dragon? I thought there was
Yeah.
software. Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon,
I thought that was the
quote-unquote,
crazy.
naturally speaking.
When I was younger and I would have to like write final drafts of my paper, like when we first had to start typing out papers.
Yeah.
I'd always convince my mom that I was a terrible typer, and I always convinced her to like type it for me.
Again, 5th grade, big year for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a huge for 5th grade, speech on George Washington, because I don't know why.
Is this the one that was also about Pokemon?
No, that was later. That was my blue
that
period.
Was later.
And then yeah, I just like read a book and then just dictated the book to my mom, and she wrote a speech about it, and I got an A++, and I felt really bad about it.
That's not even a real grade. That's how good you did.
That's how good my mom is. She's like off the scale of 5th grade intelligence. She performed way better than expectations. To be fair, I did read the speech.
That's true.
But, you know, she wrote
It's
all
half.
of it.
It's half the writing and half the. I mean, look at the president. Well, our president. I guess you don't really.
The president.
He doesn't-
Wow. American scumbag. President of the world. Red Panda Gamer. I don't even know. Did we really lose like 1,000 people while playing La Mulana?
No.
Did you have 2,700 people?
No, it's 1,700 now.
Oh, for real? Like on my end, this is why I hate YouTube, man. The back end of YouTube right now says there's 800 people.
It's just in. Northern Lion hates YouTube and all of the people that use it.
I hate myself for using it. I mean, there's benefits to YouTube, namely the fact that I can advertise these videos to, you know...
Switch to Vimeo.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to be doing Vimeo and Daily Motion. From
Daily
this point
Motion
in.
is where I'm going.
Vimeo's got a really nice
ProRes.
interface, but...
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I like that Vimeo has, you know, we're gonna open up a whole can of worms here, but Vimeo has like a tip this video creator button, and I would absolutely love to have that on YouTube, not to, you know, get fat stacks, but to be able to unsubscribe from this like ad model.
Yeah.
To be able to just do like user-funded content would be awesome.
The problem though with Vimeo is since it's programmed to take really large-sized files, because like Apple ProRes, like full 1080. They have a really terrible queue system.
Really?
So if you upload anything, unless you're like a pro member, which you have to pay for, you have to wait like an hour or two after you upload it, and then even then it takes... Actually, sometimes I upload stuff, it just straight up doesn't even work.
But, like, if you upload a huge file, sometimes it stays processing for an hour.
Yeah, but no. But this puts you in like a queue before it even will let you do anything with it. Like at least with YouTube, it's actually doing something. Like this is guaranteed. It doesn't matter if your video is like 5 minutes. It doesn't matter if it's an hour and a half. It still puts you in a like an hour to 2 hour queue.
In the past, I've had to just like not do anything after I uploaded a video.
Not to say
YouTube
is good. I mean, it's definitely got its faults, but it's definitely made for
like mass
heavy,
use.
Mass use, mass uploading.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, you know, I've got negative things to say about YouTube. I've got positive things to say. The new streaming experience on YouTube is... Oh, I thought that was going to be a real platform. Is substantially worse than the old streaming experience.
Is it really?
So,
That's
yeah,
the easy
and
way.
this isn't like, you know, when people were like, oh, the layout's like different and maybe it's a little bit less functional. It's like broken. Like, it just doesn't work on some versions of XSplit, but it's based on like the person. I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but
Wow.
Like they have one guy deciding like who's streaming.
yeah. There's today we've got Scene Anders and Northern Lion, the only two streams on YouTube.
I tried to set
Let
up
there
a
be
stream
scanners.
on YouTube, and it was like the worst day of my life. I had Green trying to help me. Neither of us could make it work. I tried for about 4 hours and eventually gave up and went back to Twitch.
It's finicky. You know, it works now. It works reliably for me. It's less than ideal.
Sorry, I do think it's cool that your in-video programming shows up as a little live signal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when,
you can
when
toggle
watching
that.
any video. That's really cool. I don't know why it's not automatic, but
I don't know why. I mean, this is like oversimplifying things greatly, but I don't know why YouTube didn't just like, or Google, I guess, didn't just buy Twitch.
Right.
I don't know. They probably can't. Well,
Maybe they took a stand and they're like, man, we're not going to let you buy us because we're going to be better.
I don't know if maybe they did try, but I guess that's up to Twitch if they want to sell. I mean, at this point, I'm sure they probably don't.
Well, just in TV, really.
Yeah, but like 2 years ago when we started talking about or hearing about YouTube streaming, I don't know why they tried to develop their own fucking like back end for this, because it doesn't.
I mean, at the very least, rather than buying Twitch, I'm sure they could have made some sort of partnership, but that doesn't really seem Google style.
Yeah, they want to, I guess,
They
own
absorb.
everything.
They want to rule the world.
I mean, and on top of it, it's not like everybody can even stream on YouTube, so you'd think the people they extend this offer to, it would be like working the way, in a professional manner.
Well, and YouTube's like oddly restrictive about it, because first you have to get approved for live streaming on YouTube, and then you have to get approved for like HD live streaming, which seems really silly.
Yeah.
Like Fox can't stream on YouTube because they won't let him stream in 720p.
That's weird. It lets me now.
It lets me in. I didn't even do anything.
You guys are part of the fucking Illuminati. You're the lizard people.
What did I do?
As soon as that new live streaming experience started, they let me stream in full HD.
Oh, okay, maybe Fox
That's
just hasn't checked
quite
it
an
in a while then.
Well, actually, no. If I use Wirecat, no. If I use XSplit, it would let me. So I don't know.
Maybe that's it too, because I think Fox is using
Wirecast.
yeah.
Somebody should mod this game so you can just play as like Soma Cruz or Alucard, and then I would just play the shit out of this.
Who's Soma Cruz? Is that from Symphony of the Night?
He's from the Donisaro, like the DS
Oh,
version.
the DS. Okay, yeah.
Someone should make it so that you could play as the kid from Cave Story, because it's the same game.
It's not the
He's not a
same game.
I'm just kidding.
La Mulana, they look very similar.
But there was that period of time where anytime anyone came out with like a pixelated indie game, everyone thought it was Cave Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think that. Same goes for Minecraft clones. Like any game that looks at all like it has blocks in it, it's Minecraft.
Yeah,
Like
if your
Miners-
game has cubes,
or no,
it's
same-
Minecraft.
Like Portal too, like Antichamber got a lot of
Oh, Antichamber just ripped off Portal.
basically.
Yeah.
I gotta
Actually,
say,
if I had to compare the two, I think I like Antichamber better than Portal.
Really?
Yeah, no, I agree, but I disagree. I like Antichamber's Portal or puzzles more, but I love the narrative of Portal, and especially Portal 2.
I like
Portal
the-
2 is on sale this week, or this weekend on Steam, by the way.
For those of you who don't have it for,
I actually,
Yeah, I mean, they
actually
were
have it
like
now.
handing it out for a while.
It's $5 on Steam this weekend.
I'm surprised you didn't mention on your Starseed video, which I feel really bad after seeing Droken's tweets.
Yeah, I know, right?
about-
Don't
He, like,
spoil
he,
anything.
like,
I
had-
haven't played it yet.
No, we won't. No, trust me, we won't. He had a panic attack. Not really a
What?
panic attack. He just seemed really upset that people were uploading videos showing off things in the game, like spoilers. And I was like, hey man, I'll take my video down if you want. He's like, no, it's fine. Thanks for the video. And then he like retweeted my video. I'm like, oh, well, thanks.
Yeah, that's basically the way it went down. Last night he tweeted like, what should I do about good Starseed Pilgrim videos that are also filled with spoilers? And then I just tweeted like, I don't know, maybe send them a polite message and maybe they'll take it down if you want them to. And then he's like, oh no, I was talking about you. It's like, oh, Droken. Oh, Droken.
Actually, it's funny because the developer of Antichamber replies, says do nothing.
Yeah.
Because that guy's really embraced. He like would be tweeting videos all the time of people who like found game-breaking bugs and like were able to speed run it by breaking the game.
Yeah.
Around the launch, though, he was very particular about not wanting you to record too much of the game.
Yeah, he told me not to record anything before the game came out. Actually, he wouldn't even give me a code.
Well, yeah, I mean, he gave sort of like a soft embargo, but on
Yeah.
top of that, he didn't want you to play too far into it either.
Yeah. Dude,
All
I'm
right.
glad I didn't. I would have embarrassed myself.